Hey there, people. How's it going? And what you're going to see today is we're talking about the family care nasal strips. Now, these nasal strips are mainly for helping you stop snoring. Yeah. And it's also used for if you're kind of congested and you can't breathe very well, it's waking you up and it's irritating. This also helps with that too. But mainly it's for snoring. I've had a snoring problem probably on and off for all my life, I guess, depends on who you ask. Yeah. I've tried different things, and nasal strips seem to work for the most part, but sometimes they don't. And the reason for that is you have to get good at the positioning of the strip. Sometimes you can put it on kind of wrong or kind of in a way that it doesn't flare out your nostrils the way it needs to. Yeah, because the concept is it kind of forces your nostrils and nose passage way to open up so you can breathe better. It like forces it open, They look like this, you see, and there's an adhesive strip on the back. You have to unpeel this part of it and peel this back, and this part underneath is it's sticky, right? Okay, now when you put this on, you have to stick it right onto your nose passage near the bottom of your nose shaft, right below the bridge, and you put on just this middle part first, to where my finger is on the back right there. You just put that part on first, but these side pieces you don't do yet. You got to make sure that this middle part is lined up with your nostrils perfectly, pretty good, You get good at it as you use it, and once it's lined up really good, you take this part and you pinch down onto your nostrils like that, hard, but not crazy hard to where you're hurting your nose. Just, you're trying to get these end parts to stick onto the portion of your nose that flares out, and you hold it there and then hold it for like maybe around, 5 to 10 seconds, and just to hold it there just so it sticks, and then let it go. And if your nostrils, you can kind of feel it, like when it kind of opens up. So when you let it go and your nostrils open, you'll know, and then that means you've done it right. But if it's not opening on one side or it doesn't stick to your skin, you have to hold it down again for, a few more seconds just to get it to stick and, make it flare out. Now, once it's flaring out, you try to relax, and there's a part where you have to kind of get used to having it on your face. And, if you have sensitive skin, I should say, that might be an issue. When I first started using it, but I kind of got over this. I first started using it, it kind of itched a bit on my nose. And, your nose is very sensitive, and the skin around your nose, the nostrils, very sensitive. So it was a little itchy, but I got used to it. After over time, it became not a big problem. But also, when you're putting this on, make sure that your skin around your nose is clean. Yeah, you don't want it to be sweaty or too oily or just overall not clean and dry, Just make sure it's, how it's supposed to be, and then put it on. But these do work. Sometimes, like I said, it's due to not putting it on right or something like that for it not to work. But every time I put it on correctly, I slept through the night without snoring. But I have had issues where it did fall off in the night, but that was due to me being, sleeping kind of roughly, rubbing my face against the pillow or something like that, or you might get your nose itching and not realize it, and you scratch your nose and pull this off or something like that. But other than that, it should work pretty good. Yeah. All right. Well, we've been talking about the Family Care Nasal Strips. I hope you guys use this information, and I'll see you again next time. Okay. Bye-bye.